Are you ready for the next generation of semi-truck? The latest offering from Tesla is totally different to anything else on the road, with perhaps the exception that it has wheels and hauls heavy loads long distances. Here's why geniuses love it, and you have to be an idiot not to see that this is the future of the transport industry. At present, 1 in every 3 trucks sold in the US are either Daimler or Freightliner. The long-haul industry is dominated by those 2 well-known manufacturers, so it's easy to dismiss Tesla dipping their toes into a saturated market as merely a publicity stunt. This couldn't be further from the truth. The recent global pandemic has decimated whole sectors of the market, essential and non-essential services alike. The COVID-19 virus has disrupted business as usual to such an extent that the orders for new prime mover trucks and trailers crashed by more than 55% in the US, and has yet to truly recover. The silver lining is that this is the perfect time to enact some changes to how we move stock, goods, and fresh produce over long distances. It's time for the age of the electric truck, a time to start relinquishing our dependency on oil and fossil fuels, and a time to start looking after the environment as thanks for looking after us. The electric vehicle revolution is already in full swing and well underway in the automotive industry, with many top-tier manufacturers following suit and developing not only their own hybrid vehicles, but in-house designed 100% electric offerings. We are even starting to see pickup and 4-wheel drive fully electric concepts at car shows, with some looking to break into the market as soon as 2021. Why it's so good. The truck of tomorrow isn't just about a battery and an electric motor. It's an opportunity for the business owner to save on fuel costs. It's a design focused on driver safety, fatigue management, and less downtime needed for long trips. In short, the battle for the truck of tomorrow won't be won or lost in the motor and drivetrain, but the complete package. As they say, money talks, BS walks. A customer buying an electric truck wants to know what the initial outlay is, how their productivity and earnings per hour will increase, and what is the break-even point, before they even think of making the switch to electric. It's green. As a whole, the transportation industry makes up 28% of greenhouse emissions in the US, with Class 8 trucks accounting for 17% of total fuel consumption, despite making up just 1% of the volume of all vehicles on the road. There has to be a shift to sustainable energy, and removing such a large chunk of annual pollution by electrifying trucker fleets is a great next step. It's cost-effective. The big plus is that the Tesla semi-truck pays for itself in just 2 years, with $200,000 in fuel savings alone. It costs just $1.26 per mile of operation, compared to $1.51 in a diesel-powered truck. Maintenance costs are much lower, as with all electric vehicles there are fewer moving parts, hence less points of failure. It's powerful. For such a huge rig, the Tesla semi-truck can get up and boogie. Without having a trailer hitched, the prime mover can do the 0 to 60 miles per hour in a blisteringly quick 5 seconds. That's as fast as a Porsche 911 Carrera. A 0 to 60 time of 20 seconds, while fully loaded to its 80,000 pound max capacity, is still mighty impressive, considering diesel-powered trucks take 15 seconds unloaded and a full minute fully loaded. This comes courtesy of a powerful 271 horsepower Tesla Model S electric motor, powering each individual wheel on the rear drive axle, 4 in total, a maximum force of 1,084 horsepower at full throttle. Just using 2 of these electric motors will beat a diesel-powered truck. The ability of an electric motor to provide a massive amount of instantly available torque requires a transmission with only a single gear. It's sleek. This incredible performance doesn't boil down to just a powerful electric motor and a high-capacity battery. The exterior has been specifically designed to be as streamlined as possible. Conventional trucks are about as aerodynamic as a refrigerator, with a drag coefficient of 0.65. The Tesla comes in at the incredibly low value of 0.36. That's better than a Bugatti Chiron. It's efficient. The Tesla semi-truck will consume 2 kilowatt-hours of energy per mile, and with a 1000 kilowatt-hour battery pack, has an effective range of 500 miles before needing to be charged. This battery pack is 10 times the size used in the Tesla Model S and would weigh 13,000 pounds just by itself. The new battery will feature the 4,680 tabless battery cells, with 5 times the energy storage and 6 times the power, while being a fraction of the weight. The load will be spread across 4 batteries that can charge simultaneously, one for each electric motor. Braking actually regenerates the batteries with a partial charge. It's networked. Tesla will also be rolling out a new mega charger network that is 6 times more powerful than the current V3 stations. Both the semi-truck and network will use a new 10-pin plug capable of giving the long hauler a 400-mile charge in just half an hour. It's semi-autonomous. Driverless transportation is still a long way off, and it's no secret that Tesla's ultimate endgame is to entirely remove the human error element from the driving equation. The Tesla semi-truck will feature semi-autonomous capabilities. Though regulations state that trucks cannot be fully self-driving, this doesn't mean there won't be some seriously advanced driver assist software on offer. Take convoy mode, for example. This links multiple trucks together with the lead human-operated vehicle providing data about the road conditions, speed, turns, and hazards back to its trailing group. This feature uses drafting to reduce the wind resistance on each following vehicle by 27%, allowing the conservation of electric charge, further driving down operation costs. Collision detection can avoid accidents faster than any human reflexes. It's safe. The Tesla semi-truck is just like driving a Model S, only bigger. It will come with a 1,000,000-mile warranty and all the safety features you would expect in any Tesla vehicle. The driver sits in the center of the cabin with 15-inch touchscreen displays mounted either side that do everything from GPS navigation, blind spot monitoring, status monitoring, and many more functions to keep both the driver and the road users as safe as possible. Without the need for a large engine, the cabin can accommodate a 6.5-foot tall human being standing up. NHTSA testing has revealed it's the safest truck ever built by a mile. It's desired. UPS already want 125 trucks added to their fleet, with Pepsi putting themselves down for 100 and brewer Anheuser-Busch ordering 40. Supermarket giant Walmart have pre-ordered 130 semis with the option of first preference to order more in the near future. Tale of the tape. Tesla have a mountain of experience making electric vehicles. They have the propulsion drive motors perfected to a fine art and arguably the best large-capacity lithium battery technology in the world. Tesla have expanded their company into other markets and have had great success doing so. The Tesla truck is a pickup meets four-wheel drive that is set to be the first and most dominant electric vehicle in that realm. Tesla are even selling the Powerwall now, a smart battery system that stores electrical charge, detects power outages, and serves as a generator for uninterrupted electricity to the home when the grid is down. It pairs with a home solar grid and essentially uses stored sunlight to keep the lights on, with the option to sell excess capacity back to the grid for a little profit. Freightliner have begun their own electric program to rival the Tesla semi-truck as a response to the announcement made by Tesla. Their offering will be the e-Cascadia, a Class 8 truck that hopes to steal some of the market share away from Tesla. At this stage, Tesla will be first past the post, releasing their electric truck first, with Freightliner having a hard road ahead of them to try and wrestle market share away from Tesla. If recent history tells us anything, it's that just because a manufacturer has mastered the art of making a truly great internal combustion engine doesn't mean they'll succeed in the world of battery-powered electric. There is no direct translation of technology, of skills, of industry knowledge. It's essentially like starting from scratch and learning to crawl before you can walk. There is a long line of tombstones in the automotive graveyard belonging to the heralded Tesla killers, who never even made it onto production, and even if they did, saw abysmal sales before the company cut their losses and shelved the program away in some dusty basement. There is no ignoring the fact that Tesla is the industry leader in terms of electric motors and batteries, with tried and tested experience in the automotive industry already.